Letter emerged yesterday from the Executive Secretary of the SADC Council, purportedly directing the SADC nations to all vote for the Madagascar candidate Richard Mandriamrato. And the letter has caused a lot of storm online, and many people who watch my videos and who have watched my videos on the AUC elections have asked me to comment on the letter. Many people who are for the Odinga election, some of them have caught cold, and those who have been supporting the laws of Odinga have been celebrating. And I've now gone through the letter, and I want to say as follows. The letter has no consequences at all. Number one, the letter was just written 3 days to the election, or basically just 2 days to the elections. And the letter is said that in the letter it said that a request has come from the Madagascar government that the SADC nation should support their candidate. So that leaves you the question: after almost 3-4 months of electioneering, somebody is putting a request for their candidate to be supported, basically just 3 days to the elections. That is lack of seriousness. Number two, the letter is addressed to the SADC foreign ministers and not the SADC heads of state. There's also a big problem with that, because we all know that the ministers are not electorate in these elections. It's only the head of states who are going to vote in these elections. So if somebody wants to ask for your vote, he should not come through your child for your child to come and address you. He should come and address you directly and ask you for the vote. Before I delve so much into the video, I want to very quickly ask you, the viewer who is watching this video currently, please, this is a passionate appeal. Subscribe to this channel so that you help us reach 1,000 subscribers. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, which is very crucial. Currently, we are at 600 subscribers, 640. We are basically just looking for 400 special people who can bless us by subscribing so that we hit 1,000 subscribers, which is very crucial. And for those who have already subscribed, we don't take it for granted. We thank you so much, and God bless you, all of you. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Of course, we know some ministers will vote, those who are going to represent their heads of state in the elections. But the ministers who are going to vote are not going to vote with their minds. They are going to vote with the direction of the heads of state where they come from.
As the record shows, at this point in time, we have attendance from 49 countries. The only ones missing in this sitting are those that have been sanctioned for various reasons, therefore they cannot attend. But the 49 that are present constitute a quorum. So this summit, this session is properly constituted, and it has the appropriate quorum to conduct the elections of the African Union Commission. We are expecting about 35 heads of state. About 8 countries will be represented by their foreign affairs ministers. About 3 countries will have either the prime ministers or the vice president, but in total they constitute 49 countries.
So that is also something that makes you realize that the letter has no consequences in these elections. And again, the SADC nations comprises of 16 nations. All these other countries have been campaigning all along, and they have met heads of state from all these SADC countries. For example, Honorable Raila Odinga was in Tanzania, which is a SADC nation. And the Tanzanian president declared support for his bid. Do you think because of that declaration from a secretary, the head of state from Tanzania can change her mind? It's not possible. And even, for example, the southern side of Africa, which is predominantly SADC, all those nations, except one, had endorsed the candidacy of Raila Odinga. And some of those nations have personal relationships with Honorable Raila Odinga, the Kenyan candidate. A good example is Cyril Ramaphosa, who is a personal friend of Raila Odinga. Their relationship dates back a long time before even they knew Raila would stand for any elections like this. Do you think now Cyril Ramaphosa will change his mind simply because a secretary a secretary of a council has written to his minister of foreign affairs? Is that enough to sway his mind? The current chairman of the SADC community is the Zimbabwean president. The Zimbabwean president now is a personal friend of Honorable Raila Odinga. And their friendship dates back a long time when they were still fighting for liberation against Mugabe in Zimbabwe. As we know, Raila Odinga used to go to Zimbabwe to campaign for Changirai, and Changirai and Mnangagwa, who is the current president of Zimbabwe, were pulling together to remove Mugabe. And their friendships date back then, and they have personal relationship. So this declaration or this letter is not something that is going to sway any influence on the heads of state. And elections are just going to happen today. And I can assure you that from how I've seen the numbers, before the end of the day, we are going to have Honorable Raila Odinga winning the elections. The Kenyan president arrived in Ethiopia on the 13th. And he has been busy holding many meetings. Some of them are not related to these AU elections, and some of them are also related to the election of the chairmanship of the AUC Commission.
Hello, Mr. President. How are you? Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. I'm told you already. Nice to see you, Mr.
Tu vas bien? Bien.
Welcome. Thank you. Welcome, Chair.
As you know, lobbying is in top gear right now, and he's trying to also lobby the people he is able to have last-minute talks with. He has already held a meeting with the UN Secretary General Honorable Antonio Guterres.
How are you, my friend? Habari.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Musa, how are you, boss? Very good. Very good. Good husband.
Always invest when the quotation is low. Yes. Always invest when the quotation is low.
He also held a meeting with the Ethiopian Prime Minister. He also held a meeting with some of the ECOWAS heads of state. By the time of doing this video, they are holding a closed-door meeting with the current chair, who is the outgoing chair of the AUC Commission, Honorable Musa Faki Mahamat. And in the meeting, it's the former president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, the current president, William Ruto, and Musa Faki. They're holding a closed-door meeting. So we are not able to disclose or know the content of the meeting, but of course we know it's about lobbying of the elections of the AUC chairmanship that's going to happen later today. And in Kenya, these elections have caused a lot of excitement amongst citizens and also the leaders. As we speak, I have seen a clip of many members of parliament, many senators, a lot of governors. I've counted almost like 5 governors. Governor Lusaka of Bungoma, Ole Lenku, Abdul Samad of Mombasa, Anyang' Nyong'o, and of course Gladys Wanga, who is leading some choir singing in Addis Ababa for Baba. To try to give him some moral support as the elections wait. And many people are supporting him to win. And I've been surprised that there are some people who are also Kenyans and are opposing his bid. And yet, even if he was to vie, some of them cannot vie. You know? Why are you, for example, if somebody It's when we are denying somebody to pursue something that is capable of pursuing, and you're not capable of pursuing the same thing. What do you mean? Some people just have some bitterness and a lot of uh, uh, hate in their hearts. It's like when a cat maybe is eating a rat somewhere, and you are chasing the cat away to stop it eating that rat. And even if the cat leaves the rat and runs away, you can't eat the rat. Why don't you just leave the cat to eat the rat? Because you can't eat that rat even if the rat will run away and leave the rat for you to eat. But basically, everybody has a right to support whoever they are supporting and oppose whoever they are opposing. And that is all. If you like videos talking about politics, kindly subscribe to this channel so that in the future videos that you're going to produce, YouTube will give you notifications and you fail to miss any of the videos that we produce. Thank you so much. God bless you.